Hello, welcome back to the Beastlands. I'm Castle, and this is my stupid face. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us once again as we journey deeper into the forgotten lands known as Memoland. We're going to do a quick recap, but I'd like you to know that we're currently holding a contest. It is an art contest. Any kind of fantasy art is welcome. We don't currently have that many applicants, meaning it's going to be really easy for you to win. So drop us an email with your application to callofthebeastlands at google.com. Without further ado, here's our show.
Yeah. You touch it and it like melts beneath and turns whatever shape it held is gone. It's mostly liquid. Kind of like a watery jello mixed with pudding and manure.
Delicious.
Yeah. Doesn't that paint a pretty picture? Cool. So what's next, guys? Anyone else want to do anything else in this room?
What did I see when I was walking past those two closety things on my way down here?
Like these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw metal pipes, brass. A couple of them have like grates on them. If you go back and peek at them now, you can see like some steam starting to escape a couple of the grates. Starting to warm up the temperature a little bit. Feels nice.
Okay, guys, well, do we want to go see if that dragon is gonna stay still, or if how do you?
Let's
wanna
fight a
handle
dragon.
that? How do you want to handle that thing? We all saw
I don't
it.
want a dragon.
Yeah, let's go look.
Oh god, that's close. We're so close.
I don't know what you want. I just moved the whole party.
I feel swift.
Guys,
like a-
I don't like
get
this
like a-
place.
You actually
Proper.
put me where I was going to put myself. Okay,
I mean,
good.
I imagine that Polly just runs right up to the dragon's feet and starts like, grabbing tools out of her belt and like hitting it a little bit. His belt.
This is awesome.
This is so fucking cool.
Very excited about the dragon.
Now check this out though, guys. You get into this room and you can tell this is much more than just a staging room for dragon. Allow me to reveal the rest of the room. You see a large variety of different automatons.
Do any of them look like they're acting?
No, and all of them are posed in like either like standing at attention or like they're ready for a fight, and you can see like little plaques in front of each of these creations. It looks like some sort of display room.
Is there a plaque in front of the dragon?
Yeah.
I'd like to read it.
Okay.
Are there plaques on the walls or anything?
There is.
Basically, I'm looking to see if there's like a plaque that has a name for this room or something.
Oh, no, there isn't. There isn't actually any plaques on the walls in this place that you've seen, except for the one by the door where you came into this lab to begin with. And there's no like directions or arrows or anything like that either.
So there's definitely not a "you are here."
Yeah, there. Not that you found.
Can you find it?
Well, as always, it is up to you.
Does you recognize any of these?
As I've said, you've never been in here, but this one at the very bottom with the green outline, you recognize as like something you would have seen in passing after being awakened for the first time. It's a type of foot soldier like mass produced.
And they're not alive.
They don't appear to be alive.
And this dragon is not alive.
What's that?
The dragon is not alive.
They don't appear to be alive. The dragon is posed in such a way that its wings are outspread and it appears like it's going to breathe fire. You know, its head is its neck is arced, and you can see more clearly some of its definition now. It has maces instead of front hands, large battering maces, and well, allow me to open this up and be more descriptive. Yeah, it doesn't appear to show any signs of life, but it has a large hole in its chest, as though, I mean, I'm not sure if you would know. It has spikes covering it in certain locations. Its wings are made out of some sort of advanced flexible material. Its tail has hooks on it. You've seen dragons. This is smaller than most of the dragons you've ever seen, and still as terrifying in its own way. Everything seems to be crafted of a very high quality metal or other material, and every part of it is shaped in such a way that it could deal damage to somebody or something.
So, is there any damage to this room at all?
No. It's pristine. In fact, there's not even like any dust. But the plaque in front of the dragon reads, "One-headed Clockwork Dragon. Siege Machine." And it adds a price tag in a currency that you're not familiar with.
You believes these are displays. There is no danger here.
Showroom.
Yes.
I was waiting for someone to say they read the plaque, but actually I remember that Todier said he...
I was just coming up to read the plaque.
I was wondering if I could even read it, because is it in a language I understand?
It's not in a language you understand unless you speak Gnomish.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I can read it. And
Oh, yeah, price tag. Display items. Gotcha. I can see that right here.
looks like this is the most expensive model in this room, guys. I don't. Can we buy it?
We can talk more about all of this after a break.
Yes.
We'll come back and call it like 20 minutes. Make sure everyone's able to do whatever they need to do. We'll come back with some fresh minds and hearts.
All right.
Polly, I wanna be able to ride this dragon. Let's figure this out.
We might be able to find a bunch of them.
How many?
I would like to steal the blueprint.
How many of us could it carry? Like, could it carry all of us? That'd be epic.
We can modify it.
In this land, we have something different. We have...
Does anyone have a bag of holding with them?
Metal jacket.
Or stuff like that?
I do. I have
I
a bag of
thought
holding with only my
Ascites
gauntlets in it.
did.
No, Ascites gave it to me for my gauntlets.
Oh.
Okay, because I have a bit of some idea. I want to come over and check out this like snake looking one.
Yeah, let me pull up its plaque. Oops. Yeah, this one is listed as Iron Cobra. It is a well, it's a snake. Yeah, it is designed to be like an ambush and wilderness automaton that you could poison people with. It does have a poisonous bite with various types of poison. Shit, what does the plaque say? Okay. Iron Cobra. Jungle Combat. Price tag.
How big is it?
It's maybe like 8 feet long. It's a medium-sized creature.
Can I look through it and see if it would be functional, if it had a power source or something.
Give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
12. You can't find any kind of access port on this thing. You're not sure how it's actually maintained. It's extremely complex.
Do guidance with that as well.
Well,
You can, but my answer is the same.
Okay, fair enough. You mentioned before that the dragon looked like it was about to do a breath attack. Where does it where's its head aimed?
I mean, it's kind of loosely aimed at this corner over here.
The top corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to check out any of the other automatons?
I want to check the big one in front of me.
Yeah, that one's listed as the Clockwork Mermadon. Shock Troop Infantry Leader. Price tag.
Can I check out these ones over here?
Yeah.
The BC one and these other three look identical.
Yeah. I should be giving better physical descriptions while you're doing this. Dirk, you walk up to that Myrmidon, and it is made completely out of black plates and steel-looking rivets. And please hold. This break is brought to you by Gnome Depot. Myrmidon.
Get your magic ice trace.
Yeah, right.
Turns water to ice after a few.
Its silvery embellishments make it look like it's very expensive. It's pretty well crafted. It's holding a large-sized war pick in one hand, and it has an oversized left hand that looks like it's probably going to pack a punch. Its head is recessed somewhat into a collar, making it look like it's just part of the torso.
How tall is it?
That one is pretty tall, standing at like 13 feet.
Can I climb on it?
You can. I mean, we've done this with a ton of things. I believe y'all wanted to climb all the statues in that shrine of Balder. Anyway, yeah, go ahead. You're on top of it. You can kind of look into the darkness of its collar, and you can see just an incomprehensible mix of components. You have no idea what you're looking at.
Next time on Mech. Dirt.
Yeah.
Gundam.
And then we move on to the plaque that says Clockwork Hunter. Flanked on either side of this lanky-looking bot are a couple of hounds. Vaguely dog-shaped quadrupeds, sleek in design, and they're, surprise, clockwork hounds. But the figure is humanoid in design and form and proportion even. It looks like he's just a humanoid wearing plate armor, although very stylish. It has a big two-handed axe, and it is labeled as the Clockwork Huntsman. The plaque says bounty hunting and slave retrieval. Price tag.
Okay.
The hounds, multi-purpose hound or clockwork hound, various uses. Price tag.
I'll climb down from the robot and go over to the dragon, just staring at it.
Okay. Anyone else interested in anything else in this room?
I'm gonna go check out that blast door.
I would like to see how that dragon works. if possible. Can I roll for that?
Yeah, you can give me a investigation check with disadvantage.
Okay, investigation.
With guidance?
How do I add disadvantage though?
We just take the lowest of the two.
Okay.
So, anyway, 13. You're not even sure what tools would open this thing. Seems highly specialized. Not at all like the systems of measurement that Abuela taught you.
Okay, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, you're like, I love it. How does it work? I fucking don't know.
I might stay here for a while.
All right. Anyone else looking at anything else in the room? Oh, the blast doors. Todier walks up to the blast doors and located in the central area part of the room. There is, of course, a handprint scanner next to it. It's standard, unadorned, solid brass, identical to the ones that you had to travel through previously.
I'll wait till Polly's done checking out the dragon and then ask, do you mind getting us through this one as well?
Ollie?
Do I need to go under the door?
Isn't that how we got through the last one?
I cannot hear Todier very well. It's very staticky. Am I staticky?
No. Isn't that how we got through the last one? Is digging through under the door?
Yeah.
Ask.
Okay, let's go under the door.
All right. Polly goes up and stretches out his claws and digs under the door. 5 foot, 10 foot, I guess, passageway that dips underneath and goes back up. Polly, you find yourself in a chamber that is kind of like the one that was to the south of you guys on the map, where the you activated some power. There is a similar console in this room. It looks a little bit different, but probably has the same function from what you can tell. But more importantly, the glass tubes in this room are intact.
Okay. So nothing's been severely damaged?
Yeah, you can see murky figures inside. You can't quite tell what they are from this distance.
Weird, but okay.
I'm following in after him.
Okay. Todia is in the chamber.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to get in that room too.
Yeah, you're not too busy checking out your automatons? All right, yeah, you guys are in this chamber. And yeah, there's that strange console and these tubes full of murky liquid.
Let me check out this tube in front of me.
Sure. Hey, you.
Is it the same liquid
Yes.
as below?
Same liquid
Yes.
as below?
Like below down here, the left of the hallway.
The
Oh.
pudding sludge.
Yeah, the pudding, manure, sludge, whatever.
No, it doesn't look like that, actually.
Gotcha.
Anyway, you want to be in there too, or what's up?
Yes, I have inner feelings of resentment flooding into my character's mind.
Resentment?
I'm starting to believe I was sold as nothing more than just a prized product of weaponry.
Thank you for the valuable insight. It does appear so. The proof that you're witnessing is kind of damning in that regard, in fact. But you don't see any models that look like you.
You is kind, you is smart, you is important.
You is unique. God damn it. Okay. So anyway, you're kind of having this moment back there. That's fine. Someone give me an investigation check for the tanks with advantage. Everyone's curious and looking, I'm sure. And you can go ahead and guide if you want.
You got it.
Of course, guidance. Ooh.
Is there gonna be another one? Oh, well, I'm one better. 21.
Indeed. So, you go and peer through the glass, and you can see that there's some sort of humanoid in there. The lights in the room are too dim to tell what exactly it is, but you can make out kind of like a fetal position humanoid, 2 legs, an arm in there, see a head, some ears.
Now, just by based off of what we're looking at in particular, I mean, we can't tell if this particular thing is like a. We can't tell if it's like covered in fur or something like that, right?
Does someone want to like add light to the room, maybe?
Can I use Mage Hand to turn the wheel?
Yeah, just spontaneously. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. It turns. The lights start brightening. Individual lights inside the tubes flicker on. You can see inside there is a trio of small gnomish bodies.
That's interesting.
Indeed, mythical creatures.
I would like to place my palm on the glass.
He got no fur.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you feel warmth.
Do I feel any movement in the water? Like a heartbeat?
Oh, give me some kind of check, I guess.
That's with one.
I do an intelligence check, really.
Or medicine, maybe?
You're trying to tell if they're alive, basically, is what you're going for here.
Yeah.
Perception, maybe?
You can give me a medicine check.
Hey.
17. Based on your medical expertise, these things are probably still alive, despite the great amount of time they must have spent in here.
These things are alive.
What?
What?
My makers.
Oh,
How do we let them
God.
out safely? Wait, I have the knowledge thing. How do I fucking know? Where would I find the knowledge for this?
Well, there's got to be some kind of archive somewhere on this floor. You could probably find the information that you seek here, and only here.
Okay. What do I do? Just like sniff my way to the archive? I don't know how this thing works. It's a gift. Cool. I'll sniff my way to the archives, pretty please.
Sniff? What?
As if
I smell books. No, dear. There's blast doors everywhere. You can't smell anything.
Okay, how do I know? You said I know where the information is.
Research
it's-
priority for this entire
It's
place
a
is now become
background
research.
feature called researcher. It generally means that you know stuff, and if you don't know stuff, you know how you can get the knowledge. It's not supernatural, dear.
Well, now it's a smell thing. I'd like to smell my way towards the knowledge, please.
All right, you sniff around. Fuck, there's no books in here.
Stop working.
I must know.
I don't smell books.
No, I'm serious though. Through further
Yeah,
exploration,
no, I haven't got the hang of that one
through
yet.
further
either.
exploration, you're
I
pretty
get
sure
that.
you can figure out how to do this. You think that there's probably, with a 90 percentile positivity, that there is knowledge about this somewhere in this place.
Okay, guys, we need to search everywhere for books about these guys to see if we could free them because they're alive.
I see no books in here.
I absolutely agree.
I'm gonna start going under doors now.
I want to investigate the rest of the room real quick and just see what I can see.
Yeah, there's a couple of events. It's, remarkably clean. One might even say sterile, but there isn't anything else in this room.
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of explore up the northern part here, just to see if there's any similar hatches or.
Yeah, right in the corner. on the ceiling. There's a hatch.
Hmm.
And you can see into that room. There's even more brass piping and 3 terminals. And,
What?
well, you can't see, like, 2 of the terminals from your vantage point. But you can tell it's another control room of some kind.
What's
What
this
is
over here?
this?
Yeah, I'm gonna want to come check out this area here now too.
That, at first glance, seems to be a light source of some kind. It has some seating around it.
Can I touch it?
Yeah,
I touch it.
it's kind of warm to the touch. It's made out of some
I don't-
silvery metal.
Feel temperature.
You don't?
I don't have nerves.
Do you not?
I guess if I'm a
You're a
That's a really
magical
good question.
humanoid. The thing is, like, you're supposed to be able to live and experience almost anything that any other humanoid would be able to. This means that you have a sense of smell. You can hear, you can see, you can touch, you can feel pain. You're not a normal robot by classification of sci-fi terms. You're a living creature
Ultron.
made out of different materials than the rest of the living creatures.
I'm Frankenstein.
Kind of. You're not, I mean, that's
If Frankenstein was
a
made up,
negative kind of comparison.
Yes.
But
Okay, so
yeah,
it feels
Frankenstein was made out of metal and stone. And wood.
Your description of you just makes me think of Ultron.
I mean, yeah, it's like an advanced AI in an artificial body that works. You know,
That was going to be my initial voice, but then I just couldn't get the voice down. I was like, dang it, forget it.
yeah, that's a tough one. You know, them Hollywood blockbuster stars. Anyway, what's the next step, guys? What's up?
I want to be up with them, but I want to keep going down that hall and see that room.
Okay. What about Polly? Are you going with them or what?
Yeah, same.
We're just looking everywhere now. Let's
Yeah,
finish this.
I'm gonna start going down like hallways and doors as much as I can.
Okay, well, the rest of the party went up to a new hallway that was up here. And you can tell it's another control room.
Okay, I'll go up there first.
So you guys enter this control room. And there's another tank. This one is busted open. Its contents fucking ruined.
I'm gonna start turning the knobs. I think I'll do the ones I'm left and right by myself and with Mage Hand.
Yeah, you start turning on these knobs, and you can sense that more power is being flooded into the facility.
All right. I'm gonna ask everyone in the room. Do we really think we should like fully turn this on right now? Because we might die.
I mean,
Just want to point that.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. There's a room of robot warriors over there that we're about to turn on the power to.
Well, I mean, if it's for sale, I wouldn't expect that to just attack you all of a sudden. That would be very bad business.
I agree.
I mean, I'm guessing their masters are the things in the tubes. We do not look like that.
try a divination. If we're really worried.
I mean, I'm about 60% sure we might be okay.
I mean, all we'd have to do is ask, will the robots come alive if we turn on the power?
Actually, we should probably ask if the traps turn on if we activate the power.
Or, you know, I'd like to ritual cast divination.
I mean, I could ritual cast augury too, or divination.
Well, he said it first, so he starts casting divination.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so go ahead and post that in chat.
Actually, I would just ask if there was any traps that would be turned on with the power.
I was just gonna ask if it was dangerous to turn on the power.
Oh,
You know,
that'll cover it all.
that would cover it all. Yeah.
Has anybody ever read the Monkey Paw before?
Are you sure you can cast this as a ritual? It doesn't say.
That's old.
It says one action.
Yeah, it has the R symbol next to it.
Okay, cool. It just doesn't say in the description. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you take your time. You set up your spell. You can go ahead and subtract 25 gold pieces. And a silvery spirit takes form as a ram's head in front of you. And it says, ask.
If we were to turn on the power to this facility, would we be in danger by doing so?
Power is as power does. It is but a tool, after all. And then it wispily disappears.
Right? That didn't help.
Well, that was supremely unhelpful. Fuck.
Can we get a refund?
Nope.
I'm gonna. Can I go ahead and ritual cast augury? Use a tarot deck because it doesn't consume it.
Go ahead
with
and
augury.
post that in chat.
Listen, I just asked a literal god, this question. I don't know if your tarot cards are gonna be up to snuff for this task. If the god simply said,
Gee willikers, mister, we're sorry.
All right, so you break out your tarot cards, and what do you ask the deck? Oh, and yeah. What do you ask the deck?
Are we in immediate danger if we turn on the power? Immediate threat to our health or bodies or mental or emotion.
So the way that it works, it's not a specific question like that. You have a course of action aligned in your mind, and I tell you wheel and woe, or nothing. So, fix the course of action in your mind, which is turning on the power.
Yeah. Is it a good idea to turn on the power?
Nothing. The spell definitely works. It's telling you that it doesn't look especially good or bad.
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week.